You're listening to Rural Focus on Triple M with me, Leah, and joining me now is a very lovely person, if I do say so myself. She's a member of the Rural, Regional and Remote Women's Network, Tracy Lefroy. Good morning to you.
Good morning. It's great to be speaking with you.
Now, you've been an active member of the RRR Network over the years, but today there's a little bit of a congratulations because you have been nominated to be one of the options that people can vote for the 2025 CBH Member Direct elections for District 2. So that's very exciting.
Super excited. It's something I've been gearing up towards for the last 5 years, and I'm keen to throw my hat in the ring and hopefully be elected by my fellow members.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, and you can still elect at the moment. You vote online for the 2025 CBH Member Director elections, a mouthful, and the role is in District 2. But can you talk to me about, I suppose, the district, what sort of things you're hoping to achieve or wanting to do by being on the board, and then I suppose a bit more about your personal experience within the industry?
Of course, so District 2 is huge. I'm in Moora, so I'm at more on the western side, but District 2 covers pretty much all of central wheat belt of WA. So It's a region that is absolutely deeply embedded in agriculture. It's about grains, and it has a really strong focus on innovation in farming and on sustainability. I mean, for me, I'm a fourth generation farmer, and together with my husband, we've built up a successful mixed farming enterprise. And I've reached that stage where I'm just so passionate about ag, and I feel like it's time for me to give back and lead within our industry to improve CBH for future generations, whilst also making sure that CBH keeps up with the advances made in farming, because we are continually changing, we're continually evolving, and we need a cooperative that evolves and changes and grows with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've already got so much experience behind you as well to put you in good stead for this position, because you are the Moora Shire President, if no one is aware of that region. So you've already got heaps of leadership qualities and qualifications. But what else motivates you to be in the leadership role?
I just love it. I love our industry. I love our regional communities. And I see leadership as a way to advocate for the needs of our sector, of our grain sector, especially as we face challenges like climate change, like market volatility, and also the ongoing evolution of our supply chains. So for me, leadership's about being a proactive, progressive, and future-focused voice for our industry and making sure that farming remains competitive and resilient. So I'm so lucky. As you said, I've got a range of roles. I'm chair of the Giwa Wheat Council. I'm on the National Policy Group for Grain Growers. I sit on the board of Intergrain. And I feel like each of these roles adds a layer of understanding and a layer of experience, so that I'm really well positioned, hopefully as a director at CBH, to collaborate with growers, with my fellow board members, to build a stronger, more innovative and more sustainable future for our industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I can say you've got my vote, but I feel convinced personally. But if people do want to vote, make sure you go online to the CBH website. There's an online portal now this year, which is really fantastic. It's very secure and easy to use. And the voting count process for District 2 begins immediately at the close of poll, 10 a.m. Monday, the 17th of February. So make sure you vote now. But before we say goodbye, Tracy, I'd love to touch as well on the RRR Network. You're obviously an active member. You've emceed at events. You've been involved in the online magazine as well. But for other people who might want to get involved in the Rural, Regional and Remote Women's Network, how do they do that?
Would not highly enough recommend being part of the RRR Network. It's phenomenal. The people you'll meet, the networks, and also the learning you'll do will be phenomenal. So head to the rrrnetwork.com.au. You can read the blog stories, research updates. You can become a member for just $55 a year. They're all over social media, which is awesome. And you can also subscribe to fortnightly newsletters. So I really credit the RRR Network with the work they do to promote the livability of regional areas and the economic success of the regions in which we all live.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you get involved if that's piqued your interest, and make sure you vote online as well for the CBH District 2. That's obviously for CBH members, of course. But Tracy Lefroy, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
You're on Triple M.